And if you want to get the holidays off to a great start, that all comes with illumination. You know, you need that lighting, whether it's indoor or outdoor, to start that mood. And from Bliss, we have a gorgeous flameless touch lantern at a clearance sale price. So these originally were either $40 or $50, depending on which height you got, whether it was the 16-inch or 19-inch. Today, you're saving either 16 or 22 to get them home for $23.99 or $27.99. These are those great flameless candles that are going to add that warmth and ambiance to your space, and you can use them right now. So you don't have to wait until the holidays, but we've got great color options for you as well as those two sizes. So right here we have our red, our bronze, which when we pull those lights up, there you go, that is a great shot of the bronze. Then we have the black. These are our 16-inch options. So again, those are $23.99. And then we have our 19-inch. So we have our red here, the bronze, and the black. And I am joined by my friend Rachel Pavis, who is going to be seeing a lot of me today.
I know,
I'm so excited.
How are you, my friend?
I'm so good. I'm so happy to see you.
I know, you
Kick off the week this way. Now, I've gotten to present these before. I love these. The fact that they're this clearance sale price.
Amazing.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. What an amazing price for such incredible value. And John, these are brought to us by Bliss.
Right.
Bliss is a brand that really specializes in bringing us high quality products, realistic flame, and just really the latest and greatest technology. So what you're seeing there, 360 degrees of that gorgeous candle that's inside, and this is real glass construction as well as metal construction. So like you said, completely outdoor safe.
Yes.
But also latest and greatest technology. Are you ready for this?
I can't wait.
Okay, comes with the remote, but also has that touch feature. So when I touch it at the top, it can turn on and off. There's a little button on top, which is so cool, because then if I have this by my front door, I'm walking in, I can turn it on. If I'm walking in, I can turn it off, turn it on, however I want to do that. But you're also getting an included remote control that also allows you to do amazing features. For instance, you can set a 2, 4, 6, or an 8-hour timer. You can also use this in a light mode or a candle mode. So if you want it just steady on, you can do that as well. And you can even dim it. So if you're using it in a bedroom and you don't want it too bright, you can turn it down.
I love it. I love that you have all that function with it, but this is also something that's beautiful for your space.
Oh my goodness,
You're getting the height, so think of those tablescapes, think of the outdoors, maybe you were sitting having that wine outside, but because it has that opening right here, you can really change it for the season. So whether you want to put in something right now for the beach, for like, you know, the sand and the seashells, and then mix it out with the fall foliage, the holidays. You have so many great options, but you are getting a piece that's going to be there 12 months out of the year.
Yes.
So all you decide today is which color you are going to pick up to take advantage of this clearance sale price. The only downside to that clearance sale price is you're not going to see it again when it's gone. It is out of here. So you decide whether you want that red, the bronze, or the black in either the 16-inch or the 19-inch.
And what about pairing them together?
You read my mind.
I just wanted to bring the black over and show you how they look nicely together. You could do that absolutely flanking your front door with 2 of them. I love that look.
Yeah, and this is something, when you're adding that height and dimension, it makes the space feel like you're like living in that home decor magazine.
Yeah.
Now, as we bring down the lights, you will see this realistic glow to the candle itself. And the fact that you have that remote function is great because you can really customize what you're doing.
Exactly. So you can brighten them or you can dim them, and you'll see it blinks so that you know that it actually worked. You can also then, I'm going to set it on the light feature. So right now it's doing that really soft flicker, which is the most realistic flicker I've ever seen. It looks so much like a real candle. But if I hit then the steady light option, it stops the flicker and then it's just a steady light.
Right.
So you can use it either way, and again, just an easy flick of the button on your remote, but then that touch technology on the top to touch it on, to touch it off, works so easily.
And if you pick these up on Easy Pay, both of them, for both heights, you will get that for 3 easy payments of less than $20 to get to your front door.
Amazing.
And this is something you pick up right now. you start using it immediately, whether it's to add that height and light into your kitchen. We just saw it used outdoor if you are having those, dinner parties outside, spending time enjoying those extra hours of sunlight throughout the summer. But then you move this into your home and you find that corner of your house that just needs a little life to the space. Yeah. And I love the fact that you can use this on those shepherd's hooks outside.
Right, because a lot of times I've seen lanterns, I've actually bought lanterns that has that decorative hook, but then it'll say in the instructions, don't actually hang it from that. These have a functioning hook at the top, so you can hang it. And again, I mean, they aren't too heavy. They're just under 2 pounds. They're well weighted. And then on the very bottom, that's where you're going to put your 3 AA batteries as well. So it is battery operated, and I love that it's 3 AA's because that's something we always seem to have in abundance as opposed to some of the candles that may take like the D's. So that's absolutely perfect. And just goes right in that box.
Got that weather protection right there. All you do today is decide which color you want to get home. But at this price point, if you want to pick up more than one height, but more than one color, because this is the way that you mix and match and you add all of that interest to your space. Whether it's the red right here, which I'm obviously great for the holidays, but something we can use right now. That bronze, our black, a classic. This is our 16-inch. Then you have our 19-inch. You were saving $16 if you pick up the 16-inch, or $22 if you pick up that 19-inch. So call 800-500-7590. Your item number is H478536. This is that decor that you pick up now, and you are getting all of that built-in technology that you don't find at a big box store.
No, you don't. Exactly. To be able to touch it for on and off is amazing, but also to be able to use that timer feature of 2, 4, 6, or 8 hours, that's so great because, like, for instance, right now, you only need the 2 or the 4-hour timer depending on how late you stay up. But come wintertime, when it gets dark so much earlier, you might want to use that 6 or that 8-hour timer. So you have a lot of flexibility with that technology too, but also then to be able to just touch it on and off, which even saves more on the batteries. If you think about it, you just turn it on when you're using it, but also with the remote. And the decor piece of this, these are absolutely gorgeous. I love the idea of 2 together, and because the footprint isn't too big, you can use them on a mantle, a hearth, outside the front door, wherever.
You will use these everywhere in your space, but I can't think of anything like you're getting ready for bed and you're just like, oh, I just tap it off
right on the bedside
and it's good to go. Now you decide whether you want that 16 or the 19-inch in the red, the bronze, and the black, but do not wait. That black is our most popular in both sizes, and it's a clearance sale price, which means when it's gone, it is out of here. Item number H478536. Now you will be seeing Rachel Pavis join me a lot throughout the next 2 hours, and I am very excited because we have a lot of fun